Every generation, a sports star comes along and completely changes the game. Think Michael Jordan for the NBA or Serena Williams in tennis. Now for the WNBA, Caitlyn Clark has taken on that role.
Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn Clark.
But the league might be making a huge mistake. Stay tuned, because what's happening with Caitlyn Clark could be the biggest fumble in sports history. In every major sport, there's always that one player who elevates the entire game. Michael Phelps did it for swimming, Muhammad Ali for boxing, and in the NBA, it was Larry Bird and Magic Johnson who brought the league back from the brink in the 1980s, only for Michael Jordan to take it global in the 90s. But what happens when a league doesn't recognize their golden ticket? The WNBA has been struggling for years, trying to get the recognition it deserves. Attendance is low, revenues aren't where they should be, and despite their best efforts, the league has often been seen as...
I'm going to go on the record and say she's the best female collegiate player.
Well, kind of in disarray. And then Caitlyn Clark shows up. Caitlyn Clark has taken the WNBA by storm. In 2024, she was breaking records left and right, leading her team to the playoffs and bringing in more viewers than the WNBA has ever seen. Seriously, her first playoff game drew in millions of viewers, numbers the WNBA could only dream of before. But here's the kicker. Despite being the clear standout, the WNBA made some shocking moves. Let me break it down for you. Have you ever heard the phrase, fumbling the bag? It's when you have a golden opportunity and totally blow it. That's exactly what the WNBA might be doing with Caitlyn Clark. First, despite her dominating the league, they didn't give her a unanimous Rookie of the Year award. Yup. Angel Reese, a player who finished dead last in the conference, took away one of Caitlyn's votes. And not only that, but the league delayed recognizing Caitlyn's achievements over and over. The WNBA waited for weeks before officially giving her the Rookie of the Year title, while announcing every other award first. Before I dive deeper into how the WNBA might be fumbling their biggest star, if you're enjoying the video, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got more exclusive sports breakdowns coming your way. Now back to Caitlyn. Despite everything, Caitlyn Clark continues to rise above. Imagine this. What if Caitlyn got fed up with the WNBA's lack of recognition? What if she decided to take her talents overseas, like other top players before? What if Caitlyn got fed up with the WNBA's lack of recognition? What if she decided to take her talents overseas, like other top players before her? It's not impossible. We've seen top WNBA players leave for bigger paychecks and less drama abroad. Caitlyn doesn't need the WNBA. The WNBA needs her. Without her, the league could slip right back into obscurity. And with the 2024 expansion draft and the addition of the new team, the Golden State Valkyries, the spotlight is on the WNBA more than ever. This is their chance to show they're serious about Caitlyn, but their slow response has fans and even other players questioning what's going on. So will Clark continue to transform the WNBA, or will the league's missteps push her away? Let me know what you think in the comments. Is the WNBA making a huge mistake? Let's get into the details of why this situation is so frustrating for Caitlyn and for fans. By the time the regular season ended, Caitlyn Clark was hands down the best rookie in the WNBA. Not just that, she was in the MVP conversation. She shattered records, brought a struggling team into the playoff hunt, and pulled in massive TV ratings. But despite all that, the WNBA didn't give her a unanimous Rookie of the Year vote. Instead, Angel Reese, a player whose team finished at the bottom of the conference, got one of the votes. I mean, really? How did they manage to do this? When you look at the stats, it's clear. Caitlyn dominated Angel in every major category. From points per game to assists, steals, field goal percentage, you name it, Caitlyn was on top. The only thing Angel led in was rebounds, and even that's a bit skewed since she grabs a lot of her own misses. But the WNBA not only let this happen, they delayed celebrating Caitlyn over and over again. Imagine being the best thing to happen to a league in decades, but getting treated like an afterthought. That's what Caitlyn Clark is facing right now. The WNBA has been making announcements left and right, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, even Coach of the Year. But they just kept pushing off Caitlyn's moment. On September 22nd, they crowned A'ja Wilson as the league MVP. 3 days later, they announced the most improved player. Days passed. Fans kept asking, where's Caitlyn's award? It wasn't until October 3rd, nearly 2 weeks after the MVP announcement, that they finally gave her the Rookie of the Year title. By then, fans were furious. Social media was flooded with comments like, why is Caitlyn being ignored? And WNBA, stop trolling us. And just to add insult to injury, Caitlyn didn't even get a unanimous vote. One lone vote went to Angel Reese, and no one really understands why. What do you think? Is the WNBA missing out on a golden opportunity with Caitlyn Clark? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now, this isn't just about awards. Caitlyn Clark has brought more attention and excitement to the WNBA than anyone in recent memory. Her games bring in huge ratings. Her presence puts fans in the seats. She's literally saving the league. But how long will she stay if she keeps getting overlooked? Some fans are already wondering if Caitlyn might do what other top WNBA stars have done, leave for a better opportunity. We've seen players like Diana Taurasi and Liz Cambage leave to play overseas, and Gabby Williams just left the Seattle Storm to head to Europe. Sure, those players left for better paychecks, but what if Caitlyn leaves simply because she's tired of the WNBA's treatment? Imagine the WNBA without Caitlyn Clark, their biggest star gone, their ratings falling. It would be one of the biggest fumbles in sports history. So here's the real question. Can the WNBA afford to lose Caitlyn Clark? If she goes, does the league go back to struggling for relevance? Stick around, because up next, we're breaking down exactly why Caitlyn is the future of the WNBA and what the league needs to do to keep her. Call to action. If you like this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. And don't forget to drop a comment. I want to hear what you think about the WNBA's treatment of Caitlyn Clark. Let's keep the conversation going. And if you want to dive deeper into the drama surrounding Caitlyn Clark, check out my next video where I break down the biggest controversies of the 2024 WNBA season. You won't want to miss it.